Hello and welcome to SmackDown Live, and we are back here in the Universe mode, starting things off with the former Universal Champion, Seth Rollins. And now, of course, if you want to catch up on the previous episodes of Universe mode, make sure to go and check out the playlist in the top corner or description down below, and give us a like and a subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and you want to see Extreme Rules coming up very, very shortly indeed. But Seth Rollins, of course, at Extreme Rules will be facing Kofi Kingston in a last man standing match for that Universal Championship, trying to get back his gold after, according to him, he did not lose the gold fairly. Since he was not pinned, it was Buddy Murphy who was pinned instead of Seth Rollins. Interesting to see that Seth is not accompanied by any members of the church this week after what he did last week to Buddy Murphy. No Harper this week, no Murphy, after the attack that Seth Rollins did on Murphy last week on SmackDown. Oh, you were right there, Xavier. Xavier's had a bit of a freeze. He's just hanging his leg up on his trombone. There you go, he's back, he's back. And there you go, the New Day. Kofi Kingston, our Universal Champion, as well as our tag champs, Big E and Xavier Woods. And going up against Big E today. Seth Rollins having a warm-up match going into the last man standing match. I'm sure Big E would love to be able to put Seth Rollins in his place here tonight. But later on tonight in our main event, we will be seeing the team of DIY, who will be going forward to that big #1 contenders match that we're having in Extreme Rules, that big 8-man #1 contenders match. They will be in our main event going up against two other competitors to be announced for that match, which will be John Cena and the debuting Rey Mysterio here on SmackDown. I'm sure Cena and Mysterio will look to make a big debut here tonight on SmackDown. We also see the Money in the Mr. Money in the Bank in action later tonight. Drew McIntyre continuing his winning streak, you'd have to imagine, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe someone's going to put him in his place this time. Big E throwing Rollins into the corner. Big German suplex there from Big E. It's very strange to see Seth Rollins without anyone in his corner this week. It's very odd indeed. See no Harper, no Murphy, no Church at all for Rollins this week. It's very, very strange sight. Maybe this would give Big E the advantage, given the fact that he's going to have the support from his friends. And, well, I was going to say his family. They are essentially his family at this point in the New Day. It's like a second family for Big E. I wonder how that's going to affect Seth Rollins in this match. Only a 1 count there for Rollins. Of course, last week we didn't see it. Seth Rollins did absolutely punish Murphy for what Murphy did at Money in the Bank, losing Seth Rollins that Universal Championship. Rollins hit him with 2 curb stomps and then that ripcord knee. And strangely enough, Murphy allowed it to happen. Very odd thing to do. I wouldn't have necessarily done that myself. But Murphy allowed his leader, his priest, his Pope, his God, his Jesus, his wrestling Jesus, to go and put him down with the curb stomp. It's very interesting indeed to see the kind of the strategies that Seth Rollins is partaking in to try and, well, maybe keep people on his side, maybe just punish them generally. I don't really know why Seth would do the things that he's doing. He's just trying to prove his dominance and his anger. Oh my goodness, that knee. Oh, that knee to the face is really... Oh, curb stomp. Curb stomp. Oh, my goodness. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins picks up the big victory over Big E. And that was all academic for Rollins. That big running knee to the face. Knocking Big E silly. Really knocking him for 5 there. Managing to cut him open. And then just catching him with the curb stomp straight away. Very, very clever from Seth Rollins indeed there. Very clever indeed. And this is what Seth Rollins will be looking to do at Extreme Rules. He'll be looking to put Kofi Kingston down for the count of 10. That is what Seth Rollins will be looking to do. And if things are looking like that tonight, the way he's just dealt with Big E, it's looking good for Seth Rollins going into Extreme Rules, looking to get his Universal Championship back. But without the members of the church in his corner, it'll be very interesting to see how Seth Rollins does. But it did not seem to affect his morale here tonight. Now we move on to our second match here tonight. We have a tag team contest here. We are having Kairi Sane, our SmackDown Women's Champion, going up against, well, I apologise, teaming up with her #1 contender currently, Toni Storm. Teaming up with Toni Storm here tonight, facing off against Dakota Kai and Nia Jax. Of course, Kai and Jax, both of them have faced off against Kairi Sane in the past for that SmackDown Women's Championship. Both of them have come up short. But as a tag team, wait a second. Jumping Dakota before the bell has even started. But there you go, Toni Storm. Toni Storm out for the save. Toni Storm making her way down for the big save right now. Toni going after Dakota right now. Chasing after Dakota, who ran down towards the ring. Kairi and Nia Jax still going out at the top of the ramp right now. Nasty behaviour from Jax and Kai. Nasty behaviour indeed. But as I was saying, as a tag team, Jax and Kai have been pretty much unstoppable as a tag team. They have done some amazing work together. Wait a second. Oh, Toni Storm, big clothesline there to Nia Jax. Oh my goodness, taking Nia off her feet like that. Impressive stuff from Toni Storm. But as a tag team, Nia and Dakota have done very, very well together. You have to wonder what they're thinking here. Are they perhaps still looking to get after that SmackDown Women's Championship? Or perhaps there's still those rumblings in the air that we might eventually get some women's tag team titles. And maybe that's what Dakota and Nia would like to go after primarily. Who knows? Kairi Sane posing over Nia Jax there. Oh, smashing her into the side of the ring there. Not very nice at all there from Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane looking to get the early advantage in this one. Big move from Nia Jax there, tossing Kairi Sane into those steel steps. Very brutal indeed from Nia Jax. She now waits in the ring, wanting this match to get off properly now. Honest, to get into a proper match instead of just the pre-match beatdown. Oh my goodness, Nia Jax. The match now properly getting underway. Nia Jax tossing Kairi Sane over to the corner, looking for the tag with Dakota Kai right now. Getting that tag into Kai. Very clever indeed there from Jax. Of course, Jax did most of the work on the outside. Kai pretty much just got to the ring and was ready. Dealing with Toni Storm a little bit, was ready for the match to start, but she is in a lot better position. But Kairi Sane managed to take down Dakota Kai with that Hurricane Rana there. Big elbows to the top of the head there from Kairi Sane. Very interesting indeed way to work. Turning the tag into Toni Storm. Again, a very wise idea. Toni Storm, definitely the fresh one in this match. Kairi Sane took all that beating from Nia Jax. Oh, pin for one. Turning around, going for another roll up. 1, 2. Dakota Kai. Rolling through again. 1. Oh, not even a 1 count that time. Toni Storm straight out of it. Oh, trying to go for that clothesline, but Toni Storm moving out of the way, chucking Dakota Kai straight out the ring onto the mat below. Very clever indeed there from Toni Storm. Dakota Kai kicking to the back of there of Toni Storm. Toni Storm. Toni Storm. Oh, big back body drop there on Toni Storm from Dakota Kai. Very nice indeed. And Dakota getting in the ring. Oh, going straight off the SmackDown Women's Champion and then threatening her. You have to say, Kai and Jax do very well as a tag team, and yes, I did just say do. Toni Storm headbutts there to Dakota Kai. 5 headbutts to the head of Dakota Kai. The number 1 contender, Toni Storm, is doing a very good job here in this match. All taken down there by Dakota Kai. Big punch to the face from Kai. Continuing that attack on Toni Storm. And now another roll up. 1, 2. Oh. Changing, rolling it through again. Toni Storm. 1, 2. No, Dakota Kai kicking out this time. Not starting to roll through once again. Looking at to reverse that momentum. Go for another roll up. Dakota Kai is desperate to end this match for some reason. Roll up after roll up after roll up. With Toni Storm now taking back the advantage. But never mind, Dakota Kai again, the reversal, throwing Toni Storm into the corner. Is she looking for her signature move, those boots? Yes, she is. The leader of Team Kick is looking to kick Toni Storm's head off, and she just did. But Kai very tired, collapsing to her feet, trying to go for a drop kick, but Toni Storm was ready for it, jucked out of the way straight away, throwing Kai into the ropes and taking her down with a big Hurricane Rana there. You have to think Toni Storm is doing very well in this match, doing a lot better than what Sane was doing. But Sane did take a lot more damage than Storm did. Big powerbomb there from Dakota Kai. Have to wonder, could Toni Storm be your next SmackDown Women's Champion? Could she be the woman to take that belt off of Kairi Sane? She's done very well with her defenses so far, of course, defeating both. Oh, roll up again. 1. Defeating both of these women on the other side of the ring, Kai and Jax, in separate matches at Backlash and at Money in the Bank. But could Toni Storm... Oh my goodness, the strength of Storm there. Taking down Jax like that. Very impressive. My goodness there. Toni Storm throwing Jax into the corner. Trying to get the tag with Kairi Sane, but Nia Jax getting the reversal, not allowing it to happen, and tossing Toni Storm around the ring. Jax, no. Jax going for a big powerbomb, it looks like. Powerbomb Toni Storm. Oh my word. You don't want to take a powerbomb from Nia Jax. A, the strength that she has to push you down, and also the fact that she can just... Well, it's a very tall height. It's a very high height to be falling from, and that's not something you want either. Everything's working against you. Gravity and the strength of Nia Jax. She's going for it again. Going for it once again. Another huge powerbomb onto Toni Storm there. Toni desperate for the tag, trying to crawl over to Kairi Sane, but Nia Jax just not allowing it. Nia Jax is really being dominant now. She's got in this, and a third powerbomb to Toni Storm. My goodness, Nia. Nia Jax just being a monster right now. Wait a second, Nia. Oh, just tossing Toni Storm onto the floor on the outside. Oh, not pleasant at all from Nia Jax. Now she's going after the SmackDown Women's Champion. Just throwing her around like she's nothing. But wait a second, Toni Storm back in the ring. Toni Storm took advantage while Nia was distracted with the SmackDown Women's Champion Kairi Sane. Toni Storm trying to lift her up, but no, Nia Jax going, you are not allowed to lift me up. Wait a second, but Toni Storm, big reversal there. Getting out of that hold that Nia Jax had her in. Around the world, taking it down with a big around the world Hurricane Rana there. Kairi Sane begging for that tag right now, it looks like. Wait a second. What is Dakota doing? Dakota getting in the ring. Trying to go after Toni Storm, it looks like. Trying to save Nia Jax from whatever attack. My goodness, blatant cheating from these two right now. And getting rid of Kairi Sane as well. Oh my goodness, Dakota Kai jumping from in the ring all the way to the outside. Dakota Kai on the outside. Kairi Sane on the outside, I apologise. And Dakota Kai taking her down. Why saying Kai being reversed there. Kairi Sane throwing her into those ring steps. And Toni Storm looking to stay advantage, looking to get that Storm Zero hopefully onto Nia Jax. Nia Jax now without a friend to help her. Oh, eat defeat there from Toni Storm. No, Dakota Kai is back to her feet. She's back in the corner. Toni Storm may have missed her opportunity there. The perfect opportunity she had where Dakota Kai was taken out by Kairi Sane. Nia Jax, though, using Toni Storm's momentum against her to push her out of the ring there. And again, going off the SmackDown Women's Champion, trying to send a message, it looks like. Oh, but Kairi Sane managed to reverse. And Toni Storm back in the ring. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my goodness, air raid siren. Oh my word. Onto Nia Jax. The strength of Toni Storm right there. Dakota Kai managing to break it up though. Managing to prevent the pinfall from happening. And now going after Toni Storm herself while Nia Jax recovers from that big air raid siren that was just dropped on her. But wait a second. No, the chiropractor from Dakota Kai. And Dakota going straight after Kairi. That's going to be it. That's got to be it. No. Nia Jax. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Nia Jax and Dakota Kai managed to get the big victory here tonight. And I can now confirm the match for Extreme Rules for the SmackDown Women's Championship will be Kairi Sane versus Toni Storm versus Nia Jax versus Dakota Kai in a TLC match for that SmackDown Women's Championship. My goodness. It'll be very interesting how that one works. To see whether Kai and Jax decide to team up in that one. But Kai and Jax work so well as a team. It's very, very impressive indeed the way they manage to work as a team. And that chiropractor from Dakota Kai is just a deadly move to take. And now we move forward to see Mr. Money in the Bank himself, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has issued an open challenge here tonight, looking for competition. Drew McIntyre isn't particularly happy with the level of competition he's getting at the moment. He wants some stronger opponents to come and face him. He wants someone bigger and better than what he's had so far. Since winning the Money in the Bank briefcase, of course, he managed to destroy Ricochet, and he's looking for another opponent this week. Someone to prove something to Drew McIntyre. And wow, this could be an interesting challenge for Drew McIntyre. It is the big bad show tonight. It is the big show. My goodness, it's going to be very interesting, very difficult to very different to what McIntyre had against Ricochet. Big Show, of course, huge man. He is the Big Show. It's in his name. It's very clear that he is a big, strong man. But wow. Wow, indeed. Big Show versus Drew McIntyre. Right now, maybe this is going to be where McIntyre falls, where McIntyre loses out here tonight. I wouldn't be surprised. The Big Show is not an easy person to beat. But to be fair, he is on a losing streak at the moment here on SmackDown. He's only had one match so far and he lost against Chad Gable. But that was just a roll-up. Gable managed to roll him up within like 2 minutes and got very lucky in that match to get out before having to take on Big Show for too long. Big Show going for a very early pinning opportunity here. Not even a 1 count there. Drew McIntyre straight out of that one. Unsurprisingly, to be honest. Poor Drew taking down the big man there. Dropping him headfirst onto the mat. Of course, McIntyre is Mr. Money in the Bank. He's probably going to be keeping a very close eye on Extreme Rules, especially with these extreme matches. Let's be real. If Rollins or Kingston, they've been through a last man standing match, whoever wins that match, they're going to have taken a lot of punishment, you'll have to say. I feel like quite a good opportunity for Drew McIntyre to come and cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. But also we do have the Sane and Styles match for Monday Night Raw, the WWE Championship match. Could also see Drew McIntyre cash in there. I would not be surprised. In fact, that is my prediction for this week, for this Extreme Rules pay-per-view, is that we will see Drew McIntyre holding gold by the end of the night. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't think he's going to hold on to that briefcase very long in the slightest. Drew McIntyre really taking it to the Big Show now at this part of the match. We were starting off quite even between the two, but now McIntyre really the man in this match. And sure, the Big Show may be a big man, 7 feet tall or whatever he is, but Drew McIntyre is he's no regular sized man. That Drew McIntyre is still a huge, ridiculously strong man, and I would not put him in any bad position against the Big Show. All McIntyre needs to do is he needs to shoot off that Claymore kick. That's all he needs, really. That's going to take down the Big Show nice and easily. And of course, in our main event tonight, as I said earlier, we have a tag team contest between DIY and John Cena and Rey Mysterio, 4 competitors of the #1 contenders 8-man match at Extreme Rules. Elimination match, I should say. Yes, I wonder who is going to get the advantage coming out of that match. Will it be DIY or will it be Cena and Mysterio? Cena really needing some victories here in Universe Mode. And Rey Mysterio, this is his debut match here tonight. I just wonder how this is going to go, but DIY have been very strong and dominant since teaming up together. Since Gargano has come over to SmackDown, things have been looking a lot better for Gargano and for Ciampa himself. Ciampa's only loss in this Universe Mode so far has been against Roman Reigns in their Backlash match. Their Extreme Rules match, they had a Backlash, and since that, Johnny Gargano turned up and things have been looking absolutely brilliant for Ciampa. He managed to get the tag team victory over Ciampa and Lee at Money in the Bank. Well, whether he's done with Reigns or not, I do not know. Wait, saying Claymore kick to Big Show. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. McIntyre, Mr. Money in the Bank, picking up the huge victory here tonight against the Big Show. I guess the Big Show wasn't big enough competition for Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, Mr. Money in the Bank, still looking super strong going forwards, and he is still probably looking for challenges, I have to imagine. Big Show did not really push him as much as he would have liked. Didn't push him that much at all, to be honest. Wait a second. Is that Jey Uso? Hi Jey Uso. Jey Uso circling around Drew McIntyre just there. McIntyre just taking him down straight away. Jey Uso, the Usos aren't even part of SmackDown. They are part of Monday Night Raw. This is ridiculous. A big stomp there on Jey Uso. Jey Uso is probably going to regret this one. Big headbutt there to Jey Uso. And there you go. I think Drew's calling for another Claymore. Yes, he is. Another Claymore kick from Drew. Oh, wait a second. No. Jey managed to get out of the way. He managed to avoid the Claymore kick. He managed to push Drew McIntyre out of the way, avoiding that big Claymore kick. Very impressive from Jey Uso there. And Uso now getting out of the ring and escaping from Drew McIntyre. I can confirm to you, on Monday Night Raw this week, McIntyre will be making his first ever visit to the Red Brand. He will be going over to Monday Night Raw, and he will be taking on the Usos, Jey and Jimmy, in a 1-on-2 handicap match. Drew McIntyre issued the challenge, and it has been accepted by the Usos after that attack here tonight from Jey Uso, trying to prove something, I guess, wanting to prove that maybe he deserves a singles push here. But Drew McIntyre this week on Raw going up against the Usos, 1-on-2 handicap match. But our main event here tonight, DIY, Cena and Mysterio in our main event here tonight. John Cena really needing to pick up a big victory here tonight. He has been having some... When he's been here, he's been quite a busy man, so he hasn't really been here in Universe Mode too much. But when he has been here, he has been having some issues with Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era. And, like, to be honest, we never really got a blow-off to that feud. It never really finished. Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa managed to beat Roman Reigns and John Cena in a tag match. But then since then, John Cena kind of hasn't been around. And we haven't seen John Cena particularly since then. We never got the the final moments to that feud between John Cena and Adam Cole, and you have to wonder whether they're going to come back around for a singles match at some point. And to be fair, you'd also have to wonder, well, I can confirm it to you. There's no need to wonder anymore. No need to wonder at all. Of course, last week, the Undisputed Steel beat New Day in that 6-man tag. And, well, that has impressed Shane O'Mac, our general manager here. And Adam Cole has been put into the 8-man elimination match #1 contender. And I can also confirm to you here tonight that it will be the UE taking on the New Day for those tag team titles. And next week, the Undisputed Steel will be in action. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish will be in action. And if they can win their match next week, they will get to decide the stipulation for Extreme Rules. And if not, the New Day will get to choose their stipulation. But let's get things started here. Johnny Gargano and Johnny Cena. The two Johns in this match going after each other right now. John Cena looking quite good in the beginning of this match, taking down Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano trying to get back into it right now. Stomps down onto John Cena. Getting the tag into Tommaso Ciampa, the Sicilian psychopath Ciampa. You have to wonder, who is the better psychopath though? Is it the Sicilian psychopath? Or is it the Scottish psychopath? Who knows? That is the question. Maybe we'll find out at some point when Ciampa and McIntyre go one-on-one at some point. I'm sure it will happen at some point here in Universe Mode. We just have to see when it does. But maybe we will have that match, psychopath versus psychopath, at some point. John Cena and Ciampa going at it right now, but Ciampa getting the advantage, taking control of John Cena right now. And dropping that leg drop over the back of John Cena. Ciampa was trying to get the tag there, but it was not given to him there. Not given to him. John Cena got the reversal, preventing Tommaso Ciampa from getting the pinfall. And John Cena now trying to work over Ciampa. Big punch to the face there from John Cena. You have to wonder, of course, this is going to say a lot to what's going to be happening in that 8-man elimination match. But also the biggest question I have right now is, how are Ciampa and Gargano going to work in that match? Of course, they have a friendship together. They work together a lot as a team. Are they going to be working together in that match? Are they going to maybe just put aside their friendship? Who knows? We're going to have to wait and see with that one, how Gargano and Ciampa are going to work together in that match or not. Whether there's going to be some conflict between the two of them. I'm sure John Cena, Rey Mysterio, Adam Cole, any of the people in the match, I'm sure they would love to see some conflict between Gargano and Ciampa. They would love to see there to be some disparity, let's say, between the two of them. Make things a lot easier for them to be able to pick up a big victory in that elimination match. Defeat, getting rid of either Gargano or Ciampa. But them working together is going to make things a lot harder. Wait a second, Cena going for that 5-knuckle shuffle. And there you go, 5-knuckle shuffle onto the head of Johnny Gargano. Going for the pinfall right now. 1, 2. The Ciampa just there. Ciampa breaking up the pinfall, not allowing Johnny Cena to pin Johnny Gargano. Getting the tag into Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio getting his first action here in Universe Mode. And straight away, taking out Gargano. Flipping over one. Only a 1 count though for Rey Mysterio. And taking him down there. Dropping him onto the mat. Now he's picking him up. And what is Rey Mysterio thinking here? He's thinking drop kick. And in comes John Cena. Rey Mysterio making the tag out to John Cena. Johnny Gargano is not in a good position in this match at the moment. He needs to get that tag over to Tommaso Ciampa. Desperately needs to get that tag to Ciampa, has to be said. Especially if John Cena is thinking of going for that that attitude adjustment. That is not going to be a good place for Gargano to be. Big DDT from John Cena onto Gargano right there. And there you go, just like I said, he is calling for that A on Gargano right now. AA. That's got to be it. 1, 2. Oh, Ciampa just there in time. Really, really tight there. Wait a second, Mysterio. Oh, Mysterio. Oh, my goodness. Rolling over into a powerbomb there on the apron. My goodness. But that's one way to get rid of Ciampa for a little bit, I guess. Gargano throwing Cena into the corner right now. What's he thinking? He's going for that lawn dart. That lawn dart into the corner. Oh, not nice at all. It's kind of like snake eyes onto that turnbuckle. Imagine if it's exposed. That would definitely not be a pleasant place to be. But John Cena managed to kick out of that quite easily, it looked like. Gargano has quite a bit left to do in this match to pick up a victory here tonight. Gargano trying to crawl over to Ciampa, but he was going the wrong way, trying to go towards Rey Mysterio, getting confused about which corner he was in. And there you go, he's managed to get the tag to Ciampa after taking down John Cena with that big clothesline. Taking him down to the man Ciampa now, looking to take control of this match, looking to take down the man John Cena. John Cena, they're going for the tag, tagging in Mysterio once again. Ciampa, big chop there to Mysterio. Mysterio, they're grabbing him, throwing him in towards those ropes. And trying to grab him there, but not being able to. But then being able to afterwards and getting him over for a suplex. No, going for the 3 amigos in homage to Rey's good friend, Eddie Guerrero. And they're going for the pinfall onto Ciampa. 1. Only a 1 count there on Ciampa. Rey Mysterio looking to pick up some good momentum for this one, especially since this is his first match here in Universe Mode. He would like to be able to start things off on a good footing, you'd have to imagine. And starting things off with a loss would not be the best way to start things in Universe Mode. Both Cena and Mysterio both needing a victory here tonight. Sure, they may already be in that elimination match to go and determine the #1 contender, but they still need some momentum on their side beforehand. And they've kind of just been chosen due to their legacy and their power that they have. Oh, wait a second. Armbar. Armbar there from Ciampa, looking to tap out John Cena. Is John Cena going to tap out? Oh, I think Mysterio tried to break up, but instead just jumped over the ropes, and it's okay, because John Cena managed to get out of it straight away, pretty much. Big jumping clothesline there from Ciampa. He's going to go for that fairy tale ending. You have to imagine it's going to be coming very shortly. Oh, raking on the eyes of Cena. Come on, ref. You can't allow that to be happening. Oh, hitting to the knee and dropping over that leg drop again. But as I was saying, John Cena and Rey Mysterio being chosen for this match mainly on their name value is what Shane O'Mac has gone for with these two. And the rest of the competitors here is trying to base them off of people who deserve to be in that match based on what they've done here on SmackDown. Or who's going to impress Shane McMahon, who has impressed him in the recent weeks and who will be impressing him in the future. Wait a second, 619. 619 onto Ciampa. Is he going to finish it off with that splash? No, he's not. He's going to go for the pinfall. 1, 2. No, Ciampa kicks out. Ciampa kicks out. If he had gone for that splash, I think that could have been it. That could have been it for Rey Mysterio, but no. Ooh, that spinning clothesline there. That discus lariat from Ciampa. Rey Mysterio has barely been in this match. He has not been in this match at all for a very long time. It's going to take quite a bit to go and do some damage for a second. Ciampa, he's got that armbar locked in again. He got it locked in again, trying to do damage to the arm of Rey Mysterio. Snapping it over them. Mysterio rolling through. Mysterio trying to pick up Ciampa, but no, Ciampa going over the top. Reversing away second. Is going to be it. Fairy tale ending onto Rey Mysterio, and that has got to be it. 1, 2. John Cena just there in time. I think that was it. I think that would have been it for Ronald Mysterious. But John Cena just in the nick of time, managing to save the match for his team here tonight. Oh, no, Ciampa turning it around, and he's got him up for a big suplex there. Very well played with Ciampa, but Rey Mysterio getting in the tag to John Cena. Ciampa was too tired to be able to prevent Mysterio from making that tag. But wait a second. Maybe this was his plan. Fairy tale ending number 2. This time on Cena. Rey Mysterio is out. He's out. 1, 2, 3. DIY. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano picking up the big victory here in the main event. Getting all the momentum going forward to that 8-man elimination #1 contenders match at Extreme Rules. Who will face for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam? Could it be Ciampa? Could it be Gargano? We'll have to wait and see, but it's certainly looking good for those two after this big victory here tonight over Rey Mysterio and John Cena. Very, very impressive stuff from Ciampa and Gargano. But you have to say, Ciampa was the MVP of that match. He dealt with a lot more than Gargano did. Managed to save that match for DIY. Ciampa and Gargano. How will they be in that match together? Will they team up? Will they fall apart at the seams? We will have to wait and see. But thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much.